Hello.
Hi.
Good
Hello.
afternoon.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, very clearly.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm from Japan.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
nice to meet you too. I'm 87 years old now.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh, oh, very, very, very young man.
Very, very true, of course.
Oh, very young man. My hobby is traveling and walking and watching movie, etc. My grandson is studying in USA. So I would like to talk with his friends, especially his girlfriend. So I studying English every day, little by little. I'm a beginner. So could you use today text, birthplace, and residences? Okay.
Okay, for sure. Thank you so much for your introduction, San.
Oh, oh yes, thank you.
Well, since you've had your introduction already, is it okay for me to introduce myself? A very quick one.
Oh, I'm ready. Let's start,
Or
please.
lesson. Okay. Thank you so much for that. So for
Okay.
our material, we have here birthplaces and residences. Would you like to repeat that?
Okay, I'm ready. Birthplaces and residences.
Thank you so much. Our first word here is birthplace,
Birthplace,
the place where a person was born.
the place where a person was born.
I want to go to your birthplace someday.
I want to go to your birthplace someday.
Residence,
Residence,
the place where a person lives.
the place where a person lives.
My place of residence is very nice.
My place of residence is very nice.
Be from.
We from
Used to explain what place a person comes from.
used to explain what place a person comes from.
I am from London.
I'm from London
City,
City,
a very large town.
a very large town.
New York is the largest city in the United States.
New York is the largest city in the United States.
Move,
Move,
to change place or position.
to change place or position.
My husband and I just moved to a new house.
My husband and I just moved to a new house.
Town,
Town,
a place where people live and work, smaller than a city.
a place where a person live and work, smaller than the city.
I live in a small town near the mountains.
I live in a small town near the mountains.
Hometown,
Hometown,
the town or city where a person comes from and where they
the
lived when they were young.
the town or city where a person comes from and where they lived when they were young.
Oslo is my hometown.
Oslo is my hometown,
Countryside,
countryside.
land which is away from towns and cities, which has farms, fields, forests, etc.
Land which is away from towns and cities, which has farms, fields, forests, etc.
The countryside in this area is beautiful.
The countryside in this area is beautiful
Enroll,
and all.
to register officially as a participant or member.
To register officially as a participant or member.
She enrolled in a fitness program.
She enrolled in a fitness program.
And that's all for our vocabulary words. Do you have any questions, San?
Oh, no question. Next, please.
Let's check our useful expressions. The first one, where are you from?
Where are you from?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
What is your hometown like?
What is your hometown like?
It sounds nice.
It sounds nice.
Let's use all of our expressions in our dialogue practice. So for this one, would you like to be Grace or Matt?
Oh, I'm Grace. Okay.
And I will be Matt first. Grace and Matt are talking about their hometowns and current residences. Could you please start?
Where do you live now?
I live in London, but I'm from Nottingham.
Why did you move from your hometown to London?
I moved because I enrolled at a university in London.
I see. What is your hometown like?
It is in the countryside and is famous for cheese.
It sounds nice. I'd like to visit your hometown someday.
Sure, I'd be happy to give you a tour. Would you like to
Oh,
switch?
thank you.
Thank you so much as well. Would you like to switch roles and be Matt? I will be Grace.
Okay.
Where do you live now?
I live in London, but I'm from Nottingham.
Why did you move from your hometown to London?
I moved because I enrolled at university in London.
I see. What is your hometown like?
It is a countryside and is famous for cheese.
It sounds nice. I'd like to visit your hometown someday.
Sure, I'd be happy to give you a tour. Okay.
Thank you so much. Everything is great and perfect. Let's have our first question. Where does
Uh,
Matt live now?
oh, Matt lives in London now
That's right, London. Number two, why did he move away from his hometown?
because he enrolled at the university in London.
That's right as well. Number three, what is his hometown famous for?
Oh, it is a countryside and is famous for cheese.
And you got everything perfectly and correctly. Thank you so much. Do you have any questions?
Oh, no question. Next, please.
Let's have here our listening comprehension. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, and I will start. Carol met Paul at work. They started talking about their hometowns. Paul is from Chesterfield and Carol is from Bristol. They both now live in London for work. Carol has been living in London for 10 years. She moved from Bristol to go to university. Paul has just moved for work. Carol misses her hometown and visits it very often. Paul is very excited about living in a big city. And that's it. One more time, or you got it all right?
Oh, no, I can about catch it. Oh, question, please.
Number one, where are Carol and Paul from?
Oh, Carol is from Bristol and Paul is from Chesterfield.
That's right. You got it. Thank you. Number two, where do they live now?
Right now, they both live in London.
And you got it again. Letter B. Number three, why did they move from their hometown?
Oh, Carol moved because she enrolled at university and Paul moved for work.
Well, you got it right for number three. Number four, are they happy they moved from their hometowns?
Oh, Carol missed her hometown a bit, while Paul is really happy about living in London. Yes,
And you got
okay.
everything correctly and perfectly again. I will just give you the paragraph I have read earlier. Would you like to read it or let's skip it?
Oh, okay. Oh, I did.
Okay, please.
Okay. Oh, Carol met Paul at work. They started talking about their hometowns Paul is from Chesterfield, and Carol is from Bristol. They both now live in London for work. Carol has been living in London for 10 years. She moved from Bristol to go to university. Paul has just moved for work. Carol missed her hometown and visited very often. Paul is very excited about living in a big city. Okay.
Thank you so much. Any questions?
Oh, no question. Next, please.
Let's now have our discussion. Thank you so much again. Number one is, where is your hometown?
Oh, my hometown is Osaka in Japan. Do you know Osaka?
It's one of the most famous prefecture or city in your country. So, yeah, of course.
Thank you. Oh, yes.
So, what is your hometown like?
Oh, my hometown, Osaka, is the second biggest city in Japan. Japan consists of four big islands, and Osaka is located at about the center of Honshu Island.
Mhm.
Honshu Island is the biggest island in Japan. Osaka is a very big city next to Tokyo. Tokyo is the capital city, and Osaka is a commercial city. Yes, okay.
So, thank you so much for that information. We know what is the most famous attraction or landmark in Osaka?
Oh, I have been in Osaka very long times. Yes.
Is there a famous attraction, or let's say a famous shopping mall, a famous park in Osaka?
Oh, yes. There are many big shopping malls in the Osaka. So many foreigners and tourists comes to Osaka. Usually very crowded and
Ah,
noisy. Yes.
so it's usually crowded.
Uh-huh.
Is it crowded all year from January to December?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Osaka is usually very crowded. Oh, because the tourists and foreigners comes to Osaka uh, in all season.
Mm,
So very crowded. Yes.
it's usually very crowded. I see. So, how has your hometown changed over the years?
Oh, recently, many tourists and foreigners comes to Osaka, especially uh, uh, Chinese and Taiwan and uh, 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 East, South Asian people comes to Osaka. Or, or, or usually all season very crowded. Yes. Oh, my favorite place to go in Osaka
Mhm.
is Osaka Castle. Osaka Castle was built in 16th century, but was destroyed and burned out by domestic battle in 1615. So, about 100 years ago, was rebuilt
Wow.
using iron, concrete, and stone. Was rebuilt. It is very beautiful Japanese style castle. Did you ever look Osaka Castle in picture or movie? Osaka Castle is now a museum
A
for,
museum.
for people and tourists. So usually many foreigners and tourists comes to Osaka, and the castle in the castle is uh, many old-fashioned arms. For example, lance, arrow, old caps, old robe, or is explored in Rome. So many people uh, enter the castle uh, all season uh, in the castle is crowded.
How much is the admission fee to get inside the castle?
Oh, castle, enter the castle is uh, not free, or about oh, uh, $5
$5.
to about $5 to enter the castle.
There is a famous like cherry blossoms around it. Is that right?
Oh yes, around the castle, the Japanese symbol for cherry blossom were planted. So in spring, it is bloom in the garden. Very beautiful view. So many people, tourists, foreigner comes to castle. Yes, cherry blossom is bloom of about 2 weeks in spring.
2 weeks in
Oh,
spring.
very very short time. So in this time, uh, especially crowded in the castle. Yes.
Have you been to this castle this year?
Castle, from my house to castle is about 1 hour by train
Oh no.
or car. So I go to the castle about once in a year. Very beautiful castle. Uh, yes.
Thank you so much for sharing about that. Let's now have our third question. Where is your favorite place to go in your hometown?
Oh, oh, my hometown famous for is various Japanese foods. For example, takoyaki, ramen, sushi, okonomiyaki, etc. Japanese like raw fish. So sushi is raw fish on the rice bowl.
Uh,
So and eat with soy sauce. And the drinks is Japanese liqueur sake.
Sake. Yeah.
It is 50 or 60 alcohol degree, so almost same as wine. So sushi and sake is very matching to eat. Best combination. Yes. Universal Studio is uh, oh, American style museum. So many tourists comes to this center. Oh, sorry, time is over.
Thank you so much for sharing about that. Before we end, do
It,
you have any questions?
oh, no, thank you. It's fun today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much as well. Enjoy your dinner and have a great night. Thank you.